business email. The first thing you want to do is to go to your hosting account by logging into the hosting account. Locate the cPanel of your hosting, or you could log in directly to your hosting account cPanel. From the hosting account, you want to search for email account. Click on it. Then you need to what? Create the email. So let's take a look at this using Namecheap as an example. Here is the Namecheap account dashboard. Then you click on hosting list to access the hosting. From the hosting list, click on what? Go to cPanel. It will redirect you to the what? To the cPanel of Namecheap hosting in this case. So here you are. So on this hosting cPanel, you want to search for email. And then select email accounts. Click on create at the right side. Click on what? Create on the right side. Click on what? Create on the right side. Create. Now username could be info as your website name. It could be your name at your website name. It could be support. It could be help. It could be no reply. It could be admin. It could be anything that you might want to use as your username. So this is your branded email address because it has your website name attached to it. So it is your property. So you could use what? Info, you could use support, and so on and so forth. So let's just create one for this using the username info as an example. So that will be info at the website name. Then you need to set up a password. So password can be a mix of capital letters, small letter, numbers, or symbol. So you can type in what? The password. And ensure it's strong. That's how to set up your password. To view your password, you can click on this to view the password in order to see what you just type in. So you can use info admin support help no reply or your name. Then create what? A password to access the email account. Click on create. Once the email is created, click on what? Check email on the right. So scroll down, click on what? Create. So the moment the email is created, here is the email, and you can still create additional 29 emails from this because you have about 30 of these that can be created. So you look for the email which you just created, click on what? Check email. So you now need to log in using what? A software called RankQ. Click on open my inbox by checking the box and then select open. There you go. Now you can see your email right here. So to view the email, double click on the what? The client configuration, which you can see here. You see the configuration setting which you can use to connect your webmail with your mobile phone or with another email client. For instance, Gmail or Yahoo or any other email clients. Ensure you are using the what? The setting with what? SSL. So let's check that. So double click on this and now open the email client configuration. As you can see right here, username, which is your email, password, you already have the password written somewhere. Then this is the what? SSL or TLS settings, which is recommended because it ensures your email is encrypted. You can see the incoming server, IMAP ports, and the POP3. For those who are using iPhone, they use what? IMAP. For those with Android, they use what? POP3 to connect their own. With Android, it's almost automatically done, but with iPhone, you might need to do that manually by entering the what? The incoming server, which is your address, website address, outgoing server, which is your website address, and probably the what? The ports. So once that is done, you can finish up the setup. Okay, so how do you access the email account on the web? Maybe from your laptop, or from your desktop, or from your mobile phone browser. All you need to do is to type your website address followed by webmail, which is your website name followed by webmail. Then you need to what? Log in using the username, which is your email address which you created, and the password which you also created to log into your email. So let's see an example. So here is a website address /webmail. So press enter. And there you go. So you need to now add your email address, something like this. So type that in there, and then the password which you created, paste that in, or you type it in, and then you click on login to access your web email. There you go. Now you can see the same email notification that you got for setting up your email address. So subsequent emails can also be viewed on these accounts, but note, this email is only valid as long as your hosting service is active. It is only valid as long as your email service hosting service is what? Active. So that is when you can still have access to this email. That is when it still becomes useful. But once your hosting service is down, or it has expired and you have not renewed, the email will not function. But it's actually good for business. You could actually have that to your business proposals, add it to your website, just to make it look professional. So that's the essence of what? Setting up this email. And in some cases, maybe your web forms are not delivering. You could edit your web form email address to that of your website. It will surely deliver, even if from Gmail, from Yahoo, from Hotmail. If the email is not delivering to those emails from your website, it will surely deliver to that on your website, because it's automatically linked to your website. So that is why you need this email. So we'll be creating something of such in order to see if you can receive the email on this new email that has been created. The next thing is how to use this email on your website for receiving emails for sales, for services, and what have you. The first thing is log into your website admin dashboard, as you can see right here, by typing your website address /admin. Then you log into your website using your website login details. Then go to the form which you've created. Click on the form. For instance, using WP form as an example, go to WP form, select all forms, Same also applies to Ninja form as well. Select all forms. On the name of the form, you want to click on what? Edit. If this is the form you created, click on what? Edit under the name of the form. So the essence of doing this is to what? Edit the email which you've added to the form you created before, in case the email is not delivering to your primary email. Maybe when people fill the form or while you are testing the form, it does not deliver to your own email. So that is why you might need to use what? This web email. So you go to settings in this case, and I want to go to what? Notification. Then from notification, edit your primary email, which could be Gmail, it could be Yahoo or any other email you've used, to your email. To your email. So you only need to edit this part to your own email. Once that is done, click on save. And after that, you want to exit. Now the new email has been added. To check if this email is working, go to pages. Then you want to check the page where you've added the form in order to test the form and see if it is delivering to the new email. You need to view the page. Here is the page right here. Under it, you can right click on view, open it in a new tab, switch to the tab, or you could just edit with what? Elementor. Right click on edit with Elementor, open it in a new tab. On the Elementor page, you want to what? Click on the form and then apply settings. After editing the page with Elementor, simply scroll down to where you have the form. Click on the blue button on the form right here, and then click on what? Apply. And then click on what? Apply right there. After applying, to apply the changes you made on the form, you want to click on what? Update, to update the page. Now you need to preview the page and then fill the form once again to see if it's delivered to your new email. Click on this icon to preview, and that should open to the preview of the page. Let's test the form. So I'll scroll down to where the form is on the page. So here is the form. Name, test, phone number. Just put a number there. Remember, this is just for testing. Delivery address, test, location, test, email. Not so necessary, but let's just put something there. test@gmail.com. And then lastly, quantity, we say 5. And then click on what? Submit. Click on submit. Okay, alternative number is required here, so that means I have to just put in a number there. And I click on what? Submit. There you go. So the form has been submitted. Let's check the email account to see if it has entered. So here we are. Here is the email client. It's refreshing, as you can see. Now the email has arrived. The email has what? Arrived. So you can click on it to load in order to see the what? Details of the smartwatch. Can we see that now? Here you go. So there you go. So this is what you can see now. Right there. So let's preview this form again. Preview. Then we can fill the form. Let's fill this form one more time just to see the details of the form. So you can type in phone number. And delivery address, test, quantity, bad, and then submit. So there you go. So let's check that on the email again. Let's reload. Reload. Now there you go. So this is the new email that has arrived. So open that and then you can see the details of your form which you just completed right there. So this is how you will receive the email, and if it is also message from your clients or from other customers or users of your website, this is how you receive the details of the notification on your form. So that brings to the end of the email account creation.